America, it is one big melting pot. Except for Native Americans, all of our forefathers came from another country.
And there are millions of people still trying to get into this nation of immigrants. In part 2 of my series, United We Stand, Issues That Divide Us, we take a look at immigration and we meet a young man who almost made that dangerous journey to the U.S. Dr. Roger Murchison is a retired minister with Augusta's First Baptist Church. Last year, he and his wife Margaret headed to Honduras on a mission trip. They were impressed by a young man who led the music in the worship service.
Harrison Fiallos, the young man from Honduras, was there. We met him when he was a high school senior and he was getting ready to graduate from the New Generation School.
Today, Harrison is an exchange student at Augusta University, where he's majoring in business. He hopes to get a degree and become a businessman back in his home country. Thousands of people from Honduras come to the U.S. seeking asylum. According to migrationpolicy.org, more than 200,000 Hondurans were among the 2.5 million migrants who attempted to cross the Mexico-U.S. border this year. They are willing to risk their very lives to escape the corruption, crime, and poverty that plague many Central American countries, just for a chance to start a new life in America.
The easiest way to get it is through political asylum, to show that you're a political refugee or that your government is oppressing you and your only hope is to come to the United States.
Harrison considered taking that dangerous path to what many migrants see as the promised land.
When he was offered $10,000 to hire a coyote, a smuggler, to get him from Honduras to the southern border of the United States, that was big, big money to a teenage young person. And he and many others often decide to come in the wrong way.
Morrison was tempted, but it could have taken years for him to repay that debt, and that's if he survived the dangerous journey.
I mean, I'm sure nobody wants to leave their family, their friends, and their life to come to a foreign country to start working, hard work.
Instead of jumping at the offer, this young college student reached out to Pastor Murchison, who advised against it.
I think that's the main reason I didn't come legally. I said, what's the correct thing to do? So, God sent us to obey Him, but also to obey the law. So I said, I want to go, if I go there, I will go the right way.
The problems surrounding immigration are not easy for politicians to solve. Some of their constituents worry that immigrants will bring crime, drugs, and even the threat of terrorism to our country, so Congress often refuses to act.
It's just so difficult, and to really investigate the situation for immigration, you would have to overhaul the entire system. And I just don't think there's the political will on either side to go into that type of debate, that type of negotiation, where you would really have to reinvent immigration from the bottom up.
And that is not likely. So what about all of those desperate people trying to survive?
So I hope the takeaway from your story is that they will see these people coming to our southern border as human beings who are trying to better their lives. And if America may be the place for them, God bless them. But for many of them, we want to say, we want to encourage you to make your home country a better place.
Something Harrison hopes to do.
I know God will help me and support me here in the state or in Honduras, anywhere I am. I'm His son and He will take care of me.
Now tomorrow, I make that next week on United We Stand, I take a closer look at religion and race, 2 more issues that often divide us.